Welcome back, everyone. Today's video is going to be a little different than usual. I recently received this message from YouTube informing me that my channel has been accepted into the YouTube Partner Program, and I thought that it might be fun to reflect back on the last year and share some of my lessons learned. Please remember, if you enjoyed this video or any of my research on YouTube or the website, please let me know by subscribing, liking the video, and writing a comment. Let's talk for a second about what 1,000 subs actually means for a YouTube channel. My daughter has had a channel for maybe 5 years now, and she recently crossed the 1,000 subscriber mark. I thought that she'd be excited about this accomplishment, but she wasn't. To her, 1,000 subscribers seems like a pathetic number, especially since the channels that she subscribes to herself all have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Let me ask you a question. What do you think about 1,000 subscribers? Is that a high or a low number relative to the rest of the YouTube ecosystem? It might surprise you to learn that based on some totally unscientific research, that 1,000 subscribers is actually an impressive achievement. As of October of 2020, when we analyzed 40 million YouTube channels, just 14.6% of those 40 million have 1,000 or more subscribers. That works out to something like 6 million out of 40 million that have crossed that 1,000 subscriber landmark. 1,000 subs is actually a pretty exclusive landmark. As you step up the sub count, the numbers get even more exclusive. Just 3% of all YouTube channels ever reach 10,000 subs, and just 0.5% will ever reach the silver play button level of 100,000 subscribers. So if you have a channel and you're struggling to get to 1,000 subscribers, take a step back and consider for a moment just how big of an accomplishment that really is. This is my custom channel dashboard. The high-level metrics all tell a similar story. From August of 2020 through October of 2020, the channel was basically dead on arrival. My first few videos were pretty terrible. My first video was about peer-to-peer lending, followed by a video on gold, and then I did some ETF review videos. All of those videos were super cringe, and I did end up deleting them. You can see from the watch hours and video views that something extraordinary happened in December of 2020. The channel went from getting a few thousand views per month to getting 10,000 views per month. And then the following month, we jumped to 20,000 views per month or more. Then in February, all the metrics crashed back to reality to around 5,000 views per month. And for the last 4 or 5 months, we've settled in around 4,000 views per month or so. So what happened in December to cause this explosion? Well, it turns out that I published the video at the end of September called The Core 4 versus Boglehead's 3-Fund Portfolio that got picked up by the YouTube algorithm. From December to February, the term Bogleheads was trending on Google, and at the time, this video was the #1 search result on YouTube for the term Bogleheads, Core 4, and 3-Fund Portfolio. You can see that my video has dropped to the #5 spot on YouTube for the term Bogleheads, but hey, it was kind of cool to see my video hitting #1 for a few months there. I'm fairly sure that that explosive performance was due to it being the end of the year and so many people are changing jobs, and they're probably seeking advice on how to set up their 401k or other retirement accounts. And if that's true, then maybe I'll see a similar spike this year. I guess we'll have to see about that. I try to analyze my videos each month to see if I can figure out why some are performing better than others. I usually start this by sorting by the number of subscribers each video gained or lost. The two standouts here are that Breakout Bogleheads video and the 2020 Portfolio Challenge. I also like to see which videos are losing subscribers. Until a few weeks ago, I had lost about half a dozen subscribers from my Double 7 strategy video. Glad to see that one is at least positive now. Then I like to sort by views. Here I'm looking to see the viewer to subscriber ratio. For example, the all-weather portfolio versus permanent portfolio video had 3,576 views and produced 44 subscribers, which is a 1.23% view to subscriber ratio, which is fairly good. So it's safe to say that this video was a success. Next, I like to sort by click-through rate. I've been told that I should aim for at least a 7% click-through rate, which I'm currently nowhere near. This implies that my thumbnails aren't very good. For all videos where the click-through rate is less than 5%, I'll usually try to change up the thumbnail and see if that improves this metric over the next few months. I also like to look at the view percentage. If I see any videos with view percentages in the 30% or lower range, then that's a cue to me that that video is garbage. Looking here, I can see that the two lowest view percentage videos are both stock secret strategy videos. I think the view percentage is so low here because people are skipping right to the source code and then they're leaving. They probably don't have any interest in listening to me explain the strategy. They probably just want to get the code and go, which in this case I'm totally fine with. I've promised that I would show my personal portfolio to several viewers if the channel ever got monetized, so here we go. I didn't know if this day would ever come, so I didn't really plan on doing this, but we have been monetized, so here goes. I just want to say that I'm not going to show dollar amounts. The amount of money that's necessary to sustain a person is completely relative to their geography, their station, and their personal needs. So exact dollar figures are irrelevant as far as I'm concerned. Here you can see my net worth dashboard. This tracks my overall family's net worth, including all assets and liabilities. You can see that 30% of our wealth is in real estate, 33% is in various tax shelter retirement investments, 4% is in the kids' college funds, 25% is in taxable brokerage accounts, 2% is in peer-to-peer lending and other credit-related investments, 4% is in cryptocurrencies, and 3% is in cash. If we switch over to the investments dashboard, you can see that the overall portfolio is broken down in this way: 56% US stocks, 20% alternatives, 12% in bonds, 4% in money market funds, and 8% in international stocks. And then finally, if we break this down into each constituent element, then you can see that my taxable accounts are split across various portfolios depending on their purpose. For example, our M1 finance account is split across 3 portfolios: the Simple Path to Wealth, the Global Innovation portfolio, and the All Seasons portfolio. My personal traditional IRA uses the Simple Path to Wealth, the 80/20 version. My wife's Roth IRA implements the Merriman Ultimate Buy and Hold portfolio. The kids' college funds are actively managed by me by picking ETFs. The crypto portfolio is 66% Bitcoin, 23% Ethereum, and 12% USDC stablecoin. My stock options portfolio is 100% actively managed by me by buying and selling stock options. And there are some others in the alternatives category that are not articulated here, but they're so small that it's not really that big of a deal. Well, if you made it this far, then I want you to know that I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. It really does mean a lot to me. Moving forward, I can't promise you a video every week or even every month, but I promise that as long as there are people watching these videos, then I'll try to do my best to make videos whenever I feel like I have something meaningful to contribute. We'll see you guys next time.